It's Julie. Hey, we're horizontal. That's a good thing. How is everybody? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tommy. Welcome. And so today we have our sewing and quilting freebie. So I've been working on a lot of things. And so I hope you are all well. Happy Friday. And so this is the Friday freebie. You can pick this up in patreon.com/Dear Julie Julie. It's also available in buymeacoffee.com/Dear Julie Julie. And as well as in our um, Dear Julie Julie Crafty Community Facebook group. So I have already cut this out. And so anyway, we have an envelope. You can also cut the pieces and use just the pieces. We have a tag with an insert of a Flinch card, and then we also have the fine clothing and furnishing goods business card on one of the quilted pieces. Our words: spool, needle, sewing, pins, mending, quilted, sew, pattern, stitches. Okay, and our verse for this week: weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 35. And so I think this is going to be a fun one to do. Our weather today is beautiful, absolutely beautiful right now. It's probably our coolest day that we have had in a couple of months. It's gonna be low 90s. And so it was actually too cold. It was in the what was it? 58. It was cold. When I went out to do my morning chores, and I didn't do them at that time. I had to wait and go out later. So this was last week's Freebie Friday. You can also pick that up. And that one was feathers. So yeah, okay. So I have these cut out, and I am going to make them for a sewing journal, possibly. But that was my plan, is to make them to go into a sewing journal. And so I was looking for pattern. Okay. Well, I found some awesome things over here. I have some sewing pattern paper, and I think that will be fun to add to the inside of the envelope. And so I kind of like that. So yeah, so I was thinking pattern tissue would be good, but I don't see it right here. Aha, nope. That is packing materials. You know, I always have some. But right now I have a pink journal that is taking over my space over here. Can you all hear me? And is anybody here in the chat today? I'm not seeing... I see 3 hellos and then no chatting. So... Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. I'm using my permanent glue stick. And, oh, hi, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So, we're going to go ahead and put our glue on. Hi, Savannah. Welcome. Oh, let's put this under. And I'm going to put it at an angle. Okay. Put it at an angle. And fold this out. Hi, Nisha. Welcome. I think this is your first time at a live, so welcome. Hi, Gail. Hi, Mary. Hi, Kathy Ashley. Welcome. And you're all working while you're watching. Very good. So tomorrow we do the night race thing. So that's always fun. We'll be manning. I don't know if we've got a railroad crossing or a road crossing, but we man a crossing to make it safe for the drivers. And these are those like side by side like razor cars. And so they're doing a night race through the desert, and it's really, I can't believe I enjoy it, but I enjoy it. So so we'll do that, and in the morning we have a event, an appreciation barbecue, and I don't know if it's an auction or like a garage sale, but it's radio stuff, and it's for one of the things that we volunteer for. So we'll do that in Los Angeles in the morning, and then we'll go to Ridgecrest, and will actually be in Surlis, which is right where that big earthquake was on the 4th of July a few years ago. So this time we do the ones where they do the side-by-sides, like they're not golf carts, but they're like fancy golf carts, and they race them through the desert. They have 2 people in them, and so we use our radios. So Tom and I are ham radio operators. I usually do the radio, and we tell them when somebody breaks down, because it's night, so we can see like their lights. And so we tell them when somebody breaks down, or if any information that they're going to need. And then we also keep track of where the winner is. Oh my gosh, you guys, the pink. Oh my gosh. Craft-a-lanch. Oh my goodness. Andrea, it's not on the side that you're always worried about. It's on the other side. It's where all the stuff from the crafted chat yesterday, I was putting it all up there and it all just fell on me. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so it's those. So very, very, it's fun. It's something different that Tom and I do, and we are really happy to be able to help with that. And it started, the first time we did it radio. And so there's always the chance that we're going to be doing radio communication, like the main radio communication. I would rather not do that. Because it's an extra 2 hours after the event is over. Okay, so I'm looking for something. I'm going to save this because those angels that I make, I can use that for one of those wings. Okay, what do we got? Let's see what fabric we have. I want to make a pocket inside here. So, Yeah, you guys are so quiet. Quiet on a Friday. Okay. So I think this will be fun because even your flap has got a little decoration, and we can go, you know, this direction. The envelope is actually made to go this way. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll continue to think about what I'm going to do inside, and we'll go ahead and decorate the outside. I got into something in the garden, guys, and it's causing allergies. It's, yeah. I don't know what I got into. Oh my gosh, though, it is so amazing how many bees I have in my garden. Oh my goodness, I have bees, actual bees. And that is so cool. So I've been, I have my strawberries in like a children's wading pool, some of them. And because they're all in pots, and it's time to, I'm going to put mending on here. It's time for them, they're propagating. They're sending out runners with baby plants on them. So I'm trying to catch the baby plants so that I can have more plants. Oh, okay. So that's the kind of thing that it is. Hi, Magic Kingdom Wishes. Welcome. I think this is also your first time. So, so each Friday we do this. We have a freebie and we chat, and I make something out of it. And so if there's a particular theme that you're looking for, let me know, and maybe that can come up as a freebie. So yeah, so we are in California in the desert. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this because right now I don't know if I want it to be a closed envelope. I mean, you could journal in here even though you have stuff on it. On this, I think that it is something you could journal on here. What if we built a pocket? Look at, you guys, the never-ending fabric. So if you've been around here or you've watched the videos, I have this fabric. It was a quilting kit, and this particular piece of fabric, it seems like, honestly, it seems like it's never ending. I had 10-inch squares of this and all of the things. I had strips and just all kinds of pieces because it was a quilt kit. And you guys, I have a couple more of the quilt kits. They were, the main part was like $100, and then each of the quilt squares were $10. You're in Northern California. Ah, very, very cool. How often do you get to the Magic Kingdom? I haven't been. The last time I went was, let's see, it was either after my mom, well, I think it was after my dad died. And my friends have tickets, passes, and then one is a fire department person, and I think she works for Disney sometimes, and so she has free passes, and she actually gave me a free pass. I had planned to pay to get in, but I didn't have to. And it was just an amazing day to spend the day with friends, and to go as an adult with no kids. That was different than I had ever done before. And I only live an hour and a half from Disneyland, but that's leaving bright and squirrely in the morning before the traffic. Hi, Irma. Why don't you guys all, where are y'all from? Where's everybody from? I have a little sticker. There we go. So we got a little collage going on here. So adding the lace, a piece of the fabric, the mending word from today's freebie, and a sticker. I think that that is enough. You could go ahead and ink this more if you wanted to. I have it just inked so that you can tell where it's supposed to go. I really do want sewing patterns, so I'm going to look over here again, see if I can find either sewing pattern or, oh, I've got tissue. It's not the same, but Greenwood, Georgia, Greenwood, Indiana, Idaho. Oh, she does? Thrifty Day lives in Whittier? I didn't know that. I've been enjoying her stuff. She does bright things, and her charms and things are all from like the 80s and 90s. I love it. Hi, Kathy D. Dallas, Fort Worth. Hi, Karen. Indiana. Lexington, Kentucky. Ah. Charleston, West Virginia, Ohio. See, look, we're all over the place. You guys, Big Mama had a lunch date today, so we're gonna miss her today. She is in Kansas. Southeast Georgia, huh? Okay, so this is actually I mean, it's not super thick. I think it's probably thick enough for what we're doing, you know, what I want. Okay. I just want a something that you can go ahead and write on is all. I found another piece of this fabric, and it being quilting and sewing. Now it'd be really cool to sew this on here, but I do not have my sewing machine in here, so it makes me laugh every time I think about that, because I told some of you, I told our daughter that I wanted to get a little kitchen table, like a little round or a little square kitchen table, and she said, "Where would you put your sewing machine?" Because yes, we have this big, huge kitchen table, and it sits at one end of the table all the time, except for usually when we're having company. Thank you, Kathy D. I think it's really, really fun. Okay, so if I wasn't going to close this, I would probably want to have a closure on it so that it holds it closed. So this could go ahead and it could go into a pocket. It could, I've been paper clipping things on lately. I think that might be kind of cool. So I think I want to come up with some way for this to close. So if we close that and that and then that and then that, and we could do a little place for it to go in. I think that is fun. Yeah, so I was going to, I had other stuff out to make today's freebie, and the quilting stuff just kind of fell down off of the thing, kind of like what just happened, except for it was just it. And okay, we want to go up a little higher. Okay, pull it really tight. So I was like, oh, you know, we have several people are doing quilting and sewing journals this month. So I'll go ahead, because since that fell down, I was like, oh, okay, we'll do sewing and quilting. And so let's go ahead and we'll add another sticker. So that's oh, you know what? You know what I have out? I have some tape out. That might be good, huh? That'll help hold it down too, and we can put this. Yeah, I glued paper to the inside of the envelope, and that has made it a nice weight, actually, a nice weight envelope. It's pattern paper, so the instructions of a pattern. Okay, I've added a pocket to the inside. Again, you can still write on the space if you wanted to. You can write on the back of that. And let's see. If we put one of our words on here, okay, so there. I'm going to go ahead and fold these better. Okay, and then this is going to go like that. Okay, so we've got some of the sewing going here. Let's see. If we go with this piece. I did cut my fingernails, you guys, so that I can grab things again. Let's see, what else did I do? did, since I couldn't do my garden morning chores, I did, um, I took all the bags of beans and rice and everything that I had, and I put them in containers, and I put labels on them. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and I did it finally. Okay. So, yeah, now if I would have, you know, added blue here and gone more towards the blue, you can do that. I think you could use this even for baby stuff. Okay, so we've got this, and I wonder if I have any of the pattern that is got, there's the pattern that I'm using. It's wedding dresses. Did I ever make that? No, that one I never made. Okay, I think we can go here, and that will give you writing. Hi, Catherine. Oh my goodness. So good to see you. I hope you're well. Happy Friday. Oh, but if I do that, then I lose those. I don't want to lose those. Maybe I should just do the tissue on this one too. Somewhere around here I have Ellie's more of it. Oh, look at this. Let's do this. We're going to put it on this. These are cool too. I've done where I've cut these pieces out and used them on things before. Yep, I'm great. Great. Today is great. Yeah, so I've been doing a little bit in the pantry, you know, each week a little bit. I also had to do some stuff in the freezer. I'm going to put this in upside down. Okay, and I'm using that bottom ruffle that's on the other side. I think that'll be a fun one. Hi, Sharon. Hooray for scrapbooking. Enjoy. And you finished your challenge. Congratulations. You are a VIP. Anybody else finish their challenge for August? Yeah, oh, and July finishers, watch your email, or not your email, but watch the group over the next few days, because I will go ahead and get the group started, and so that you can go ahead and be in the green room while I get it all ready. Our VIP is next Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So yeah, so congratulations to all of our July finishers. Oh my gosh, look at it. That could be my little fluffy on the top. It's not, but it could have been, because it's not thick enough, so I'm not gonna. But you could cut like the people out of the front of your pattern and put them on your tag. I don't have the front of this pattern. So, okay, but that's the back. And so I think you could still go ahead and write on that. And it's a nice weight. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I want to decorate or embellish up here at the top, because that's what you'll see. I added the butterfly here because I wanted to make sure that your number 15 was in the right direction. So we're going to go ahead and put this down. Hooray for October. Oh, congratulations. Okay, so on my desk, I do have some washi, but I had it out because I was working on a pink journal. I don't think I like any of those. There's also this piece of fabric. I think I'm going to save that for something else. That's, let's see. We'll come back to the never-ending fabric. And I'm going to put a pocket on the back here because I can. And I love pockets and I cannot lie, right? So happy Friday, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Got a lot going on next week. It looks like Tuesday we will have a live craft and chat Patreon. And I need to look and see if it's July or August. I think it's July. So those are live on YouTube right here, but the Patreons want you to come to join them. So they have invited you to come to their spool quilted. I think we'll go with quilted. To their craft and chat. They missed you when we did them with just us. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little okay. Now, what can we add to the top? Oh, look over here. Nope, that's it. That's attached to something. We can't take something that's attached to something. Oh, look at, we gotta scrap. That one will not be on Zoom, Irma. The Thursday one will be on Zoom. The Tuesday one, it will be regular, at least for an hour. And then if we go to Zoom, that is just Patreon. Patreons are the only ones that have Zoom at this time. Now, VIPs, you guys, everyone that finishes their August challenge, finishes it on time, I signed up for Zoom so I can have a Zoom with a bunch of people, and it can be longer than 40 minutes. That had been the problem with doing Zoom with the VIP. But the other thing is I have to figure out how to, before it can be the VIP, I have to figure out how to record it. Okay? So, and yeah, so the plan is that everyone that finishes the August, there will be the VIP will be Zoom. Okay. Zoom is really fun. It is fun. It's not just me talking. It's like so cool that everybody gets a chance to talk if they want to. We're doing whatever we need to do. You can go make dinner. You can take us to the trash when you're taking your trash out. You can, you know, you could be in the garden. You could be whatever if you need to take your cats out so that they can hang out outside for a while, we've done that, and it is so awesome. So all of the sapphire, ruby, diamond, emerald, pearl, and topaz Dear Julie Patreons have access to that. And you know, it's just fun to get together and just hang out. And so that is paid members, because I did have to sign up for Zoom to be able to be big enough. Because you guys, what would you say? 40 minutes was definitely not long enough. And the thing about having the time limit is it tells us 10 minutes, tells me 10 minutes before it's done, and then it just cuts off. And you can be in the middle of a sentence, and it could be the best sentence of the whole day. So. Oh no. Oh, Tommy, I am so sorry to hear that. Bless your heart. Take good care of yourself. And listen to your body. Okay, I'm just gonna, since I put one of these on the other one, I'm gonna put it on here. Okay, this might be a fun one to do even pretend stitching around. Okay, now the one thing about using a pen is make sure that your pen is nice and clean, so it's not gonna bring off any big pieces, right? Okay, and then just go ahead and stitch around it. Or stitch it with your machine, or hand stitch it. Okay, so we stitched around it. You could stitch around this also if you wanted to. And around that. So I started to do this and I ran out of staples. I filled the stapler and forgot to go back. Hi Katie, welcome. Oh, I'm glad you like it. So so I added one. I'm going to add a second, and then I'm going to add two here, and then I'm going to add two here. It's the patchwork idea like I've been doing on the Raggedy Ann and Andy. Okay, so there you go. Now that means that I've got this here. Now, does it matter? I don't know. I'm not bothered by it, but some might be bothered by it. So you might want to cover it with something. Oh, look at. Should we add a second? I think we will, because we've got it. And of course, you could add lace, but I'm going to add quilting to this. Okay. And I'm just using. Okay, and then I want to make sure that it didn't go through. Okay, so this is what I've got. And then I'm going to grab a index card. And I am going to go ahead and quilt my index card. Okay, so this is kind of different than Of course, you guys, you could quilt an index card like we quilted our tags. If I had pieces that were big enough, I would have to fake it, okay? I would have to have like that. Yeah, it won't work. But you guys, if this piece was big enough, I could go ahead and, you know, do this quilted just like those. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and cut some pieces. It's like, what else do I have up here? Oh, I've got the yellow. Oh, Tommy, Tommy, Tommy. So, bless your... You just get better from one, and then there was another. Let's not do that anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna add the yellow here. I'm quilting right on top of... This is from a towel that was a wedding gift. It's a tea towel, and I wanted to use the roses. Did I ever use the roses? Did I ever do a flip through of my perfume and roses journal? I don't think I ever did. Or did I? Maybe I did. I don't remember. Oh, good, Katie. Enjoy. Yeah, everybody's getting their packages, huh? How fun. Thank you all so much for doing those, coming to those sales and helping me. I really, really appreciate it. Now this, I'm thinking, you know me, I'm thinking it's gonna have a pocket. Okay, so we're just making, because I'm starting a box, because I don't have a sewing journal ready. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. It'll start a goodie. Looking on my desk to see if there's any sewing things. Not really, but there is a ticket that will fit in here. Okay, so there's that. I mean, you can cover index cards with anything, and we have. We cover things with things all the time. Index cards, though, would make great quilted. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. Happy Friday. Okay. So, oh, I'm gonna cut this edge because okay. And then if you have some lace that you want to use, especially scraps, Just there. Yeah, so our Patreon Zoom is every Thursday at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. They used to be, say, 40 minutes long, but now we get to be as long as we want. Yesterday, we were a few hours because I was working on a journal, and so I could hang out, and it could have even been longer, except Tom came home early. So, but I would have been by myself. I was the only one still there. Okay, so I'm going to add some lace to this. You could do this sewing these on here. And of course, anything that you have, like a time card, you could, as a matter of fact, I have a time card. I think I'll do one of my blue time cards because that'll match and go with this. Okay. So there's that. And then you can write on the back of it. Okay. So I think that is fun, and it goes with our little sewing theme here. And let's see, we can go ahead and add one of our words. My fingers are sticking together here. A flower might be kind of cool on here, you know, to add a flower. I didn't bring any flowers out, so I'm not going to, but we could do fluffy flowers on them. They would actually finish it. You know what? I have flowers. I have lots of flowers. I have a little flower box. What color? I think if we use the yellow flowers, because they'll help to bring that all together. I don't have any specialty flowers that will work, so we'll just pull out those yellow ones. Mama's chair is squeaky today. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll add a flower. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's really kind of cool because it's not just me talking. Let's see, Interstate 5 near Vista del Lago, Los Angeles. Oh, a car is on fire. I have a fire app, or it's a fire app. And the app is run by retired firefighters and military. Um, 84, you should use the actual page. Because it's copyrighted, probably pretty much everything is copyrighted. You can check it. Yes, we did. Mary and I continued. Our husbands were both on their way home, and so we chatted until they got home right about the same time. Excuse me. Okay, I think these need buttons on the inside, so I have this little batch of tiny buttons. This I called these my Barbie buttons. I would save and find. When I found tiny buttons, I was, oh my gosh, I was so excited. So I'm going to use the tiny buttons. Bye, Sharon. Okay, so why have I got so much glue? I did clean my desk yesterday too during the Patreon. And I got our, I cut out the items, so I was ready. Excuse me. So the craft and chat, it actually all started as it was a Q&A that I would do once a month. And so the Patreons, we would, but it was not Zoom. We just started Zoom. And then, okay, let's go up. And then I needed to cut out, I knew that every week I needed to cut out the freebie so that it's ready for Friday, because sometimes, I mean, it does take a few minutes and it's like, do you guys really want to watch me cut it out? I don't think so, but I need to do it. So we did our craft and chat. And we started with it was just live, and then we moved to Zoom, and it's every Thursday. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at, I think I only need to go through it once, except I don't have anything to tie it to. Hi, Susie, welcome. Did you get both of your packages? Thank you, Irma. Okay. Yeah, so these are my Barbie buttons. And it's kind of funny because I was like, well, I won't need any Barbie buttons. And now we have Paige is having a girl, Amelia, spelled with a Y. Okay, there. So we added that. And St. Paul, Minnesota. In the house. Okay, let's see. Grab another one. So if I wasn't doing sewing, I could use a bead for the inside, or I could use a bling. But I think this really makes this stand out. And I have a punch that makes that flower or something similar. I could have done that, but you know, how many, I got to use my stuff, right? Gotta use my stuff. I'm at the point that I go shopping and I'm like, Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. I really like that, but where in the heck would I put it? Oh, I'm stuck on the end. That's why. Okay, we'll just fix that. So, yeah, so what is everybody doing for are you guys have any plans for the weekend? Let's see. Will, my grandson, started high school this week. He made the high school soccer team. He's so excited. And of course, you know, he's there. They moved, so he's in a new town. And I'm looking forward to hearing that he's made lots of new friends. So that's cool. And Johnny got a job at Hardee's. You guys all know that Shelly turned 21. These are my grandkids, you guys. Shelly turned 21 on the 12th. So, yeah, this last weekend we were supposed to be in Arizona, but that didn't happen. So, okay, so there's that one. Oh my gosh, look at what a difference just adding the button. Who's got the button? Okay, now this button, we're gonna have to be careful. Now what we could do is we could put the stuff in it. Let's see if we can find another one. We could tie it and then glue it on. Okay. So I'm just gonna tie a knot. You know what? I'm gonna put a little piece of paper behind it. A little piece of paper, a little something. I'll add a little. Okay. So this one's going to have a piece of paper behind the button because I don't want to. I should have put this on before I put the pocket. But I love pockets and I cannot lie, so we had to have a pocket, right? Okay, so we're just going to go ahead, put this through. So this is a way you can sew some buttons, have them ready. Ready buttons. Or are you all over watching all? That's funny. Okay. Come on. Let me under there. Just trying to tie it off. Okay, here we go. Tying. Okay, so like we do ready edges, you could do ready buttons, you guys. You could have them ready on some paper like that. I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue. Put that in the center. And I actually like it very much. Okay. So ready buttons. Ready buttons, you guys. And look how cute that button looks. It like makes me want to go and stuff the paper underneath those other ones. Just no. Okay, so from the Friday freebie, okay, the Friday freebie, where's the full Friday freebie? I have lost the full page Friday freebie. Here it is, right where I put it. Okay, so this is available at patreon.com/DearJulieJulie. It's also available at buymeacoffee.com/DearJulieJulie, and you can find it in the files section of the Dear Julie Julie Crafty Community Facebook group. Each Friday we put, right now, each Friday I put one in there, or sometime during the week, and then we print it and play with it on Friday, and they're all different theme. The other thing is we have a Bible verse. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 30 and 35. And you guys, what if we put it on here? Take the needle off. Okay. So each week I've been making a card out of using the things that I have around my desk, using that, and let's see, it's over here. Okay, so I'm gonna use the quilted one because that's what we've been doing, what we used this week. So yeah, so do you like the verses? I know that some are using it in their planners. A couple have said that they used it as a for a prompt for devotional, and some have just put it in their journal. And so I'm doing a verse ring, and I find that having things that when I need inspiration that I can go and look at are helpful for me. And so as I'm doing this reminds me, you guys, I made the group for the Facebook group for our for our faith journey. And so watch for that to show up this week. It's totally separate. It is totally, you are welcome to join us if you like, and we'd love to have you. And I will be explaining more and giving you the address so that you can join. So watch for that. Okay, it's a Facebook group. And so yeah, so this is my verse ring is what I'm calling it. And I didn't even think when I grabbed this to make the index card, I was like, oh, I can use that. So it just the verse reminded me of the peace that I have found through my faith, and that, you know, it's like you guys have heard me. Well, you haven't heard me talk because I have something going on that is heartbreaking, and one of the things that when I found out, and I'm not, it's not public knowledge, so I'm not sharing it, but when I found out, and you know, and my immediate reaction was to do what I could in the moment, but there really wasn't a lot I could do in the moment. And so I did what I could do, and then I told Tom. I knew that I was worried. I mean, I was worried. So someone's missing. So that's it's an adult. And so I'm in the place of worry, and I told Tom, I said, okay, I'm just telling you right now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. So just know that if I can't sleep, I'm going to get up. And we were having company, and I needed to clean the guest room anyway. So I said, if I can't sleep, I'm going to get up and work on the guest room. So I'm just letting you know, because he doesn't sleep well when I'm not in there, but he also does not sleep well when I'm just like can't sleep. And so I prayed. I did what I could. I should have prayed first and then do it. But I did. I was praying while I was being told all of the details, and then I did what I could, and then I prayed, and then it was time to go to bed, and I went to bed, and I slept like a baby, as they say. I slept so good. I had such peace about my part of the situation. And so and you know, you guys, many of you have heard me, that's one of the things I am most grateful for, is the peace. The peace, I think it is such a gift. So bye, Regina. Okay, so there's my verse card, and I just went ahead and used the okay, I'm gonna put something over that, because otherwise I'll do that again. Do you see what I was trying to get it off? So yeah, so the person is still missing, and that's all I have for you. But I can, you know, you can only do what you can do, and worry and fear hurt and take up space, and so okay, so I went ahead and I used my little card that we just made and added it to my verse cards. And so I have some over here that I still need to do. And I have some things that will only be available in that Facebook group. Digitals and things like that I will be adding over there. Yeah, there you go. I wanted to make sure that we got all that done. And so this card originally was meant to go with these, okay? And that's okay. That something else will go in their place. I think that that will be just fine. I have a tag here. What else do we have hanging around? I have a piece of the lace. Nah, I don't want to waste the lace. Waste the lace. Okay, so quilting and sewing was our freebie, and I hope that you get to use that. I think it also, I mean, it's going to be able to go in a lot of things if you're just making a journal that's kind of eclectic. But we have the fast black spool cotton. Does it wear? Does it wash? This was the back of one of my trading cards, so I think that that is really fun. And I used a calling card here. Okay, so this is something you'd be able to use possibly in with your roses. I think it could also be used with the Patreon digital kit that I'm going to be using on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm using, I can't remember if I'm using, I need to go look. But this is their, I think this is from theirs. Or is this, I'm going to have to look. Theirs is French. Yeah, there's no Paris in here. So this is the regular one. But theirs is called Roses in Paris. And it's similar to these, but it's got Eiffel Towers, Arc de Triomphe. It's got amazing, let me go, I thought they were right here. I'm looking, I think they're over there. Oh yeah, I had to craft a lunch. I can't be running over all the pink stuff. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. I'm going right over here. Okay. So that is the Patreon August. They got this. And then they are getting Circus to go with this. Okay, so this is the pieces that they got for August. It also goes with the Raggedy Ann and Andy and the red quilt kit. But this is what Patreon's got for July. And the Opals got these pages and the big French ad page. Okay, the Sapphires got a these postcards. Okay, so that's Roses in Paris. Getting ready, it was getting ready for the Olympics. So then we have the Ruby gets a small kit, so they have more. There's their large tags. There's flip up postcard page. There's an envelope with a couple of cards. The ads smaller. Some more. These are actually French postcards. And then the smaller pieces. And the smaller pieces. So the thing about the Patreon, you guys, is everything is in there. It's still there. Okay, so if you were to join, you have access to whatever your level is. You have access to everything from, it's going on 4 years. So the diamonds got this page and the emeralds got this page. Now remember, emeralds get the packaging. I don't know if I have that right here. So this is the kit that the emeralds got for August. And it is tropical and it's going to be a lot of fun to work with. Oh my goodness. This is the kit that the emeralds got in Was this their July? Yeah, this is their July kit. So actually this is what we'll be working with, I think. So this is the circus kit is what we'll be working with. So July. And then it was May that they got, maybe May that they got the Paris. So this is what they got. Okay. I think we already did. I'm going to have to look on my stuff. Okay. So, but those are available in the Patreon. And so I might play with this anyway. I'll see. Okay, but today was all about the freebie. And so I hope that you guys pick this up. Again, say it's listed down below, where you can pick it up. And while you're there, you can pick up the past ones. So remember, we had feathers last week. And then we had back to school. And we had the hummingbird one. So remember, the hummingbird kit was one of the last kits that the Patreons got. They got that kit. So, wow, you guys, I gotta clean this up. I just had more stuff fall on me. Falling. Oh. So yeah. So Fridays are the freebie, and Tuesday at 1 o'clock is live with everybody, and it's using the Patreon items. And then next Wednesday will be our VIP for everyone that finished their July journal, finished it on time. Let's see, the 27th, all of the diamond, emerald, pearl, and topaz Patreons, you guys will get your sneak peek for September. And I think September is going to be a lot of fun. So looking forward to sharing that with you. They get a sneak peek, and then they get access into the group with the rules, and then they usually, hopefully, get an early access to the full video. But they get a sneak peek, early access to the group, where the rules are, and then the video if it's been edited and everything. Usually it has been. I'm just saying, just in case, because things happen. So what else? It's the end of the month. We have until the 31st for everyone to finish their challenge. And remember that the challenge will be Zoom VIP. The the August VIP will be Zoom. And let's see, there's still plenty of time to finish the journals. This one's a pretty easy one. We've seen some people make it and do a lot of other things at the same time in a week on this one. So yeah, so this is our August ABC and all the things junk journal challenge. And tomorrow the video, the premiere at 10:30 will be the tiny bag out of an envelope. And I also will fix my gatefold because my gatefold didn't have an ABC item. And then Sunday, there will be no premiere, but there will be a video. So do check for that. And it is, let's see, you pick. Oh my gosh, it's my page. Oh my gosh, wait till you see the page I made for you pick. A great way to use your scraps, your fun things that you just know you want them into the journal, and maybe they're kind of small. but it turned out fun. It's something I've wanted to do for junk journaling for a long time. I've done it for scrapbooking before, but this was my chance to do it for junk journaling, and so so excited. And so that will be on Sunday. Again, there will be no premiere on Sundays anymore because it's hard. I go to church at a certain time, so I moved the premiere to 8:30, and it's just really hard to make sure that I'm there, and we want to make sure somebody's there so that should there be someone coming in and spewing bad words or spamming the group, which it does happen. Doesn't happen super often anymore, which is really kind of strange, but it does happen. So to keep all of us safe and to keep that out of our lives and out of our place, we want to make sure that there's somebody here. And the other moderators, they also have church. So yeah. Yes. Okay, Crystal, for July, I haven't done it yet. So watch for me to tag you in the July group over the weekend. It'll just magically happen. I haven't done it yet. So I do it the weekend before the VIP, and then fill the VIP up with the digital that you're getting as your gift, and then let you in the group. And then our VIP is at 1 o'clock, and all of your information will be in that special VIP group. And so that is how we do it. Okay, you guys, thank you so very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got your freebie, and of course you're free to use this in any journals that you're making, any projects that you're making. Just don't send people to pick up their own. Don't just send them the freebie. Yeah, and don't charge anybody for it or anything like that. It's pretty wild out there, you guys, pretty wild. So thank you again. Have an amazing day. Are there any questions? Bye, Irma. Happy Dunky Dunk. I want to go swimming. So yes, thank you. And everybody, you all have a great weekend as well. And we will see. Well, I'll be at the premiere tomorrow. So I'll see you at the premiere, and then we'll see you on Monday. But do check out the page. It's really cool. The page that I made for Sunday. It's a cool video. Have an amazing day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.